And so we ask the question, why do we need the gospel? The good news. We need to hear the bad news before you can understand the good news. And so the bad news is that there's no reverential fear for God. But then Romans chapter 6 verse 23 says we have all fallen short of the glory of God. Listen to what I'm saying. Moses stood before God and saw the glory of God, and he changed his looks. He was a radiant man that when he came down Mount Sinai, the people didn't want to look at him. Now you imagine that, standing before God. We got no clue of what God looks like, because He's Spirit. But when you're standing in the presence of God, friends, you will never be able to be the same again. When Moses came down the mountain, they saw the radiance that just came off him. And you know what they did? Please don't look at us, Moses. And he had to cover his face. Peter, James, and John saw Jesus transfigured on the Mount of Transfiguration. It wasn't that a light was shining on him, like Paul had. A light was shining through him. He was bright. And Peter was just like me. He made the most stupidest comment. Shall we put a shelter here for you? Can we memorialize you there? And Jesus in His grace and God in His grace just said to him, Peter, relax.